welcome to Water Little Kitchen. So today I'm going to make wangi bath, and first for that we are going to make our masala powder, and these are the ingredients I have taken for the masala. I have like 3 pieces of coconut chopped, and then 2 chili, 1 tablespoon of urad dal, 2 tablespoon of Bengal gram, few pepper, and then tamarind, 2 small pieces, and I have like half tablespoon of dhania. So now if you want extra spicy, then you can add 1 more red chili, but since I don't like spiciness, I'm going to add just 2 chilies. And also for those of you who don't know, one tablespoon is like around 15 ml, and 1 teaspoon is around 5 ml. So I have taken, and here I have curry leaves, and then 1/4 teaspoon of mustard seeds, and then ghee and oil, 30 ml. And here I have basmati rice. So I'm going to like soak and wash this and soak it, and this is 250 grams, and I have here around 250 grams of brinjal chopped into in this much size. So let's get started. So first I'm going to wash our rice, adding water, and I'm going to wash it well. I have washed and soaked the rice now, so I'm going to keep it inside the cooker, and I'm going to add around like 2 cups of water into it, and I'm going to close it now. And I'm not going to keep whistle, because if I keep whistle, it will get very overcooked. So after 10 minutes I'm just going to turn it off. So while our rice is cooking, so I'm just going to make the masala powder. So I'm going to let the pan heat up. I'm going to add a little bit of oil, and I'm going to add the Bengal gram first. I'm going to just roast it. So roast this until it turns light brown in color. Now to this I am going to add the urad dal to the side. So I am going to do this two simultaneously. So now it is turned brown, so I'm going to transfer this to the jar. I'm going to roast the peppercorn now. I've taken only a few, so I'm just going to give it a light roast. It's done now, so I'm going to turn off the heat and add this to the jar. Now I'm going to add a little bit more oil, and I'm going to roast the dhania, half tablespoon. And I'm going to add our tamarind to this, 2 pieces, and 2 red chilies, and our chopped up coconut. Now roast it well until it turns like light brown. I'll add like 1/4 teaspoon of hing. Roast it well. it's roasted, I'm going to turn off the heat and I'm going to add it to our jar. I'm going to let this cool for like 5 to 10 minutes and then I'm going to grind this to a powder. This has cooled now, so I'm going to add salt to this, like a pinch, and I'm going to grind this. I have grinded the masala and I have kept it in this. So now we'll start with the brinjal. I'm going to add 15 ml of oil to the pan. To add the mustard seeds now. Let it crackle. I'll add the curry leaf now and let it crackle. I'm going to add the chopped brinjal. Saute it well. I'm going to add salt and mix it well. I'm going to cover and cook this for 3 minutes. So it is almost cooked. So I'm going to cook this for another 2 minutes and then it should be done. It has cooked now. So now to this I'm going to add our grinded masala and mix it well. So now we are going to mix this with rice. I have taken our rice, so now I am going to add little bit of salt to rice and mix it well. Make sure you don't mash the rice but just like lightly turn it over. And now I'm going to add little bit of ghee to our rice, little bit, and mix it well so that it gives a nice aroma. So now we have prepared the rice with salt and ghee, so I'm going to add the rice little by little to this brinjal and mix it well. Our wangi bath is ready now, so I'm going to turn off the heat and transfer this. Our wangi bath is now ready, so I am going to eat this along with this vattal or vadam. So you can also eat it with like papad or appalam or something. Thank you for watching. Do try this recipe out and let us know in the comment section if you like this recipe. Do share and subscribe to watch more of our yummy videos. Thank you. Bye bye.